Good morning. We're going to mount a SXT radio onto a standard reflector. This reflector was made for Cambium's product. I found that needing more range when I first started using this product, I was able to mount the SXT 5HP-ND, this unit here, onto the place where the Cambium radio went. And made a couple modifications, and we're going to show you the easiest way to do that here. Okay, after you got your construction of your reflector all put together, you'll see that there's a couple important things. This tab is very important, and that mates up with your mount for your SXT. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole to fasten down the mount for the SXT, and we'll have Nick go ahead and do that now. He's going to hone out that hole on the other side. Okay, now we got our holes drilled. Nick's going to mount the SXT mount that comes standard with the unit. Note that this unit needs to be mounted upside down, so the tab underneath matches up with the tab here. Okay, it fits into right behind that tab, that little hole there. It fits in there just so nice, and it slides right onto there to add a little bit of stability from slipping around. So he goes ahead and he just pushes that in there like that. Okay, now we found the easiest way to do it is just to zip tie this thing on here. That's why we drilled the hole. You can use one zip tie. I found it's best to use two zip ties, running one way and one the other, so it offsets, keeps the unit straight. Wind blowing and things like that just helps keep this mount straight. Now you'll notice, oh, what about the lock? The lock's not there. You don't really need the lock. The cable will hold the unit down in position once you mount it on there. Okay, now the unit's mounted up here. Unit's mounted up here on the SXT. Now Nick slides the SXT on here. You'll see it fits right into that area really nice and even. And there's no metal or anything. This piece is plastic, so you don't have a problem. This is where the metal starts, and you can see that our radio is clear of that metal. So the total RF coming out of this radio will hit the reflector. Action. Alright, now Nick's putting this on a standard dish mount bracket. I like to use the DS2000 because of the measurements of the DS2000 dish mount bracket. It's very versatile for these KP Performance dishes, and you'll see the reflector mounts on that dish mount just fine. Okay, you can see how it's pointed. Now there's degrees on the side of this dish mount, and I'm going to focus in here a little bit more and get those degrees for you. Okay, when the dish mount bracket is 90 degrees, meaning the pipe back here is 90 degrees, you need to set your KP Performance anywhere from 8 to 10 degrees down tilt. So that is 8 to 10 degrees down tilt. Right now we're starting at 8. That should be the zero plane for your tower. So you should have a straight shot to your tower. You should pick up some signal at that point. This item can be a little bit tricky to align. I'll show you the best way to do that. Okay. All right, this device is pointed. The best way to do this is to position your ladder in front of the unit so it's pointing over your head. Okay, this way you can see the lights on the back of the radio, so you can see your alignment. Now the installer can tilt this unit up, down, left, and right to get the best location for his shot to the tower. Once he gets that, he just holds that in position, reaches around, gives a tight snug on the 7/16, and you're done.